Well, now let's get reaction. We are now joined via Zoom by Khuselwa Dyantyi, litigation fellow at the Socio-Economic Rights Institute. Khuselwa, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So firstly, your immediate reaction to that announcement.
Thank you for having me. The announcement, basically, it's not involving our cases. We were not even aware of the press conference, and when we saw the footage, they talking about the cases of the surviving mine workers, those who were injured and arrested. They did not mention anything about the cases of the deceased mine workers, the matters that Cyril represents.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. So then, who is government speaking to then?
I can tell you, they are speaking to the surviving mine workers. It's not that they don't know about our cases and the outstanding matters. They do know what is outstanding from our side. They do know what, I heard them mentioning what they have paid towards the loss of support for the families, for those families who lost their loved ones on the 13th and 16th of August. But they did not mention the process afterwards, because we still have cases such as the general damages, constitutional damages, and a claim for an apology coming from the state. So they did not say anything about those outstanding matters on our side.
Are you concerned then that there's very little coordination and engagement between yourselves and what we're hearing from government? If you're saying that these 48 outstanding Marikana litigations have nothing to do with the cases that you particularly have been working on?
They cannot say that they've got nothing to do with these cases. Remember, when we started these proceedings, we were a group of legal team, the team that represent the surviving mine workers, and then the team that represented those who died. So when we started this conversation, remember, we instituted our legal our claims in court, but the state in 2016 called the teams so that we can try and settle these matters out of court. So we got what we got out of court, and there are now outstanding claims that we need to either get the court to make that decision. So we are at the same level as the legal team of the surviving mine workers, because we also have claims that we have not been compensated. And to find out like that the plan from the state is how it looks like, we were shocked, because we were never involved. Number two, the last time we get a tangible a response from the state, it was again around this time last year in 2021, when they made all those promises. They even gave us the people that we must communicate with. We did all of that. There was a momentum on the first few weeks after that conference, the press conference in 2021. So after that, when we're hoping that at least by the end of 2021, we would have finalized all these matters. Unfortunately, the state attorney's office could not even solve one case. I mean, we have two families from the loss of support. They haven't received their compensation, and then we did not even discuss the matters of the constitutional damages, the general damages, and again the issue of an apology to this state.
Yeah, then Khuselwa, are you essentially saying to me that you have little confidence that government will be able to pay out these 48 outstanding litigations by the deadline that they've given themselves, which is the end of this month?
I mean, when they're talking about 48, remember the 48 matters they're talking about, it's excluding the 120 matters, the 320 matters that we referred to the state attorney. So when they're saying it's 48 matters, it looks like the 320 matters that SERI has, they've been resolved, which for me, I find it very, very, very disturbing. They must, when they talk about the Marikana claims, they must include all the matters. So when they say 48 matters, that means it's only the matters relating the surviving mine workers. And then to say that half of them, anyways, they are almost being finalized, which it's something that I don't have any knowledge, and probably because the state and the legal team of those who survived are communicating, they will be able to put light into what is really happening, right, and to give the public what exactly is going on there.
Well, for the sake of these 48 litigations that government is talking about, and then the over 300 that you are mentioning as well, what is it that SERI will be doing now? Any steps that you'll be taking moving forward?
We've always had this plan. If we're not getting any response from the state to approach the court, because our matter anyway is in court, and now the families, including the ones from Eastern Cape, Lesotho, and Swaziland, will be gathering here for the 10th anniversary. We will try and have a consultation with everyone to get proper instructions of 10 years later, and we still have outstanding claims from the state, what exactly must happen. And then we will take those instructions as we received from our clients.
Yeah. Khuselwa, thank you so much for giving us your time. We'll be keeping a close eye on the steps that you take then. Khuselwa Dyantyi there speaking to us from the Socio-Economic Rights Institute of South Africa.